Welcome back. We are joined by Karla Pearce. We are doing a fantastic painting today, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about that. Thanks for being here today.
Oh, my pleasure,
yes.
as always.
Painting is good therapy, and that's what we're doing on a Friday. It's a good way to sail into the weekend, right?
It is really good therapy, yeah. and one of the neat things about painting, you get to focus right into what you're doing, and everything else just melts away, makes you feel good.
Yes, which is important.
It's really important today. We have too much stuff going on.
Oh, we do.
Like all the time, like, you know, on our phones. And I work on my phone a lot, and it's just always there, you know?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Put the phone away.
Yes.
Find something creative to do. If painting is your calling, then give it a go, right?
Absolutely.
We have the picture today of our painting du jour. This looked like the shoe swap to me initially, but this is Vernon.
It is Vernon, and it's at Ellison Park, Provincial Park Campground. I go there as often as I can. I just love it. It has 3 beaches on it. So this is just one of the beaches. You can see why I go there.
Yeah,
it is
peaceful.
It's just gorgeous, and it's like super Canadian. It's not like filled up with a million people.
Yes.
There's a big walk down the hill to get there, so you have to be kind of fit.
Is this Kalmalka or no?
No.
Ellison Beach.
Yeah, Ellison Beach. Yeah. So
is that the name of the...
Yeah, it's a provincial campsite. Yes.
Beautiful.
It is nice.
Was that taken in the spring, or was that taken at this time of the year?
I think in July.
Yeah, when the weather was lovely, and we're not far away from that, right?
No, it's coming.
I know. Did you know that the time changes in 2 Sundays from now?
Really?
Well, 3. This Sunday is 2 weeks away.
Oh, you're giving me hope, Susan.
I know. I know. I'm giving myself hope. I know. I can't. I'm really looking forward to that. That sort of sets the stage for the beginning of, you know, those lighter evenings, makes you feel hopeful.
Absolutely.
But we'll let you get started here. So
I'm gonna go right away. Here's our horizon line. I have to get going because you don't give me much time to do those.
No pressure for Karla. She does this whole painting in an hour. I know you like to go home and touch it up a little bit, but
not always. Sometimes it's just, you know, I finish here, and I like things to be spontaneous.
Yes.
So often I'll get all the way through the painting. So there's a little thing here, and so that is my basic outline. And then I'm using blue instead of black because it's going to blend in. Oh, fantastic drip again.
I almost had a stroke the last time I saw that happen, but actually, you always make it work.
Yeah, and then so I'm just going to block some things in here. So this is basically in, I don't know, 30 seconds, what our composition is going to look like, right? And so I'm telling myself where to go. Okay. And it's really fast to paint with a paintbrush as opposed to sketching it out with a pencil. Lots of people do sketch it out, but then the graphite will actually get into your paint and make it a little murky.
So you always sketch out with paint?
I always sketch with paint. It's faster, it's easier. Here we go, blue sky, because it's a nice day there. And just a simple mixture of blue and white. And again, I use primary colors. I only have 5 colors: black, white, blue, magenta, and yellow. And that's all we need to get going.
I always appreciate your casual application of the paint. You just sort of swoop around and you put the colors on, and it works for you. Yeah,
it's pretty fast. I'm an expressionistic painter, so I go pretty fast with the paint. Now I'm covered over the tree. That's okay. We'll bring it back, but it's more or less just to remind me where everything's going to go.
Sure.
Yeah, and then so we've got the blue in there, but let's see. Let's put some clouds in. Clouds are one of my favorite things to paint, just like that, and we'll give them a little bit. You know, I'm big on just a hint of warmth in there. Yeah, how easy that is. Just la la la. Oh, there's the sky.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Do you think you will do a exact feel from that picture? Might you add some extra color, or?
I usually interpret it. So one of the things about painting is that we are not reproducing nature. We are interpreting it, and that's always my big thing. I talk about that to the students as well. You know, that it doesn't have to look like anything really. The process of painting is purely enjoyable just for itself. You don't have to make it look like a tree. It can look like an impression of a tree, or an impression of sky, or an impression of whatever, you know. And I think that these days people are really open and respond to many different types of art. And so that's one thing that I always encourage people to explore. There we go. So that's like a pretty quick tree. I put in the water right away because here's a little thing. It's almost like a rule. The sky reflects into the water, and the water is about a shade or two darker than whatever's going on in the sky.
Sure.
So if you remember that, you always know how to do that. And so I always paint sky, water, same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, good tip.
Yeah.
Relaxing and therapeutic already. I feel already quite a lot more mellow than even 10 minutes ago.
Blue sky, yay.
Right? Blue sky. We're going to let Karla continue on throughout the hour. We'll check in with her probably around weather and then join her again at the end of the show. So thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
Karla, of course, offering painting lessons. KarlaPearce.com if you want more information about that. And we will take a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Beautiful way to start off the weekend. Gorgeous mix of sun and clouds in the Kamloops area. We're looking at a live shot of the North Thompson. Before we get into the weather forecast, though, we're going to throw it over to Karla Pearce, who is working hard on her beautiful picture of Allison Beach, which is located in Vernon. Karla, that's amazing. It looks gorgeous.
Thank you. So I'm just setting in the foreground and the background, and we're going to be hitting that tree pretty quick here.
Yes, we started with the tree up the left-hand side of the painting. It's completely disappeared at this point.
Yeah, but I know where it is.
Oh, I know. You know where it is.
It'll be good.
All right, we'll be checking in with you, Karla, at the end of the show. Looks fantastic so far. Into the weather right now. Welcome back, Karla Pearce, winding it up with the painting right now. It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's really gorgeous, and you're not even rushed to finish it. You're done.
No, these ones are actually fairly simple. Yeah. You've got your sky, your water, and then popping in the tree right at the end. Now you noticed I covered it as I painted over, and that happens a lot. So a lot of beginners will do like draw everything out and all the detail, and then we'll lose all that information. So it's always better to have a drawing separate or a photograph.
A photograph.
Which I like using.
Were you using the picture on your phone?
I was using the picture on my phone. Yeah. But it's a simple composition, so after a while you just stop using it and it comes from the head.
Yes. Tell me this, the tree being in the foreground, do you always do the foreground stuff last?
I do, yeah.
And now why is that?
Well, it's easier to work it that way. So you work from the furthest part of your painting to the closest part of the painting.
Is that the way most people?
It is, but everybody has their own approach because acrylics are so forgiving. I mean, I could do the foreground and then do the background. It just would take me longer to do. Some people will actually do a painting like a blind. I can't do it, where they start at the top and they paint it all in completely down to the bottom.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't paint that way, but super realists will often work that way.
Wow, I'm just amazed. It really is a huge likeness to the picture. In fact, I think this looks better than the actual photo.
Yay, that's what I'm going for.
It does. You offer courses, and we have lots of time yet. We have 4 minutes still, so let's talk a little bit about that.
Okay, Sahali Mall, that's where my studio is right now, and it is in the home of Kamloops Artisan Winter Market. So we've got the market in the front. That's what's on right now, and we have wonderful things there. Sahali's the spot tomorrow. We're all going to be there.
Everybody's going to be there.
That's the one we're painting tomorrow, was the iris. So I run a class from 3 to 5, and you can do your own painting. I talk everybody through the painting from beginning to end, and we do, and everybody walks home with this gorgeous painting, same size, 16 by 20.
That's awesome. And what are the age groups? How old?
Everybody, really. I mean, young children probably not, but kids from 12 and up, you know, are more than welcome to join the adult classes. Yeah.
That's really great. And it's not about perfection. It's about impressionistic enjoyment, relaxing, exploring your creativity.
Exactly.
And just coming away from it feeling a little more peaceful, perhaps.
Yes, and if you had a bad day or a bad week, you could just work it all out in a painting, and then you go home and you feel better.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a type of a workout. I encourage people to stand, and we talk about posture and body movement and how to hold a brush and these sorts of things.
Yes.
So it's almost like painting yoga.
Yes, that's awesome. And so being the artisan market, will there be all the other artsy folk there as well?
Yeah,
all these guys that we're looking at.
All the fun stuff is going on there tomorrow, and you know, we have many lovely things and lots of paintings, photographs, just beautiful artwork.
And here's another one of your shots. And whereabouts are you guys located?
Right in Sahali Mall. So we're in Suite 50. We're kind of on the Safeway side of Sahali Mall.
Okay, good to know.
But the windows are all painted up. You'll see us.
Okay.
We're there. Yeah.
And so if people are looking to take lessons, is this the only venue that you're doing it in? Is that the mall?
Currently,
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, one's enough for me right now.
No kidding.
It's good
I
enough.
don't blame
Yeah, I
you.
know.
I don't blame you. So tomorrow's going to be a busy day. If you're looking to go to the mall, you can certainly take in the art, the artisan market, the painting, as well. Paw Patrol will be there. I believe they're going to be located in the former location of Tumbleweed Toys. So lots going on. Anything else that you would like to add?
Well, painting is good. Whether or not you join a class or whether you just do it in your backyard and having some sunshine, stay creative.
Right. And even if it's not sunny out, it can be in your picture, right?
That's right.
Keep yourself happy. Spring's around the corner. Karla, thank you very much for being here today.
Thank you.
Yes. Again, KarlaPearce.com. You can find her at Sahali Mall tomorrow. She'll be painting up a storm, and you're absolutely welcome to be part of it.